I'm now live, so it's going to be weird, but I need to balance my phone. There we go. Right. So this is my first official live stream. This is actually also going to be uploaded as well, because why not? I'm not going to show you the video, but you'll hear it in the background maybe. But I will be pausing it to give my own commentary. It's mostly because I've just noticed that this is a video they made, and I'm a decent fan of Gorillaz. I'm not going to say I'm their biggest fan, but I do like their music. I like their latest album. I liked Demon Days especially like that was my favourite album of theirs. And, quite a few from their other albums. So I want to see where watchmojo have put half of these songs. Something tells me, this is my prediction, Feel Good Inc. is going to be in the top, very top. If it's not number one, I'm expecting it to be at least in the top 2 or 3. So let's see what goes on. Alright, let's see this. Ooh, Dirty Harry's going to be in here at one point. Or at least I think, because usually everything that they show at the beginning is like something that they're going to put in the list. Ooh.
Number 10, Rhinestone Eyes.
That's a different pick. I mean, I like the song a lot, but it's not really that well known. It's not that well documented, that song. So I was not expecting this to be in the top 10. I was expecting it to be maybe an honourable mention. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy it's in the list, but wasn't expecting. Okay, they might exceed my expectations. Let's see what else we got.
This track was scrapped at the last minute to be the 4th and final single of the Gorillaz' 3rd effort.
Oh, what? The Plastic Beach album, yeah. So it was in that album.
Because it's one of Plastic Beach's high points.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
Trip hop and some faux rapping from 2D. It's groovy, psychedelic, and electric.
Yeah. If you guys can't hear this, then this is kind of gone bad, but let's see.
And despite not being released as a single, Rhinestone Eyes still made the top 40 of Billboard's alternative songs chart.
Well, it's a very good song, that's why. It sucks that I'm going to pause it because I have to talk about this particular song for this. Rhinestone Eyes came out as a storyboard animatic, and they never actually completed the video. They actually managed to get well, I don't know if they commissioned the fan, but a fan actually did all the 3D animations and that for the music video. So now, if you want to watch it, you have to type in the fan video, but they've got the complete video, and it's actually really well made. I actually really like it, the way they did it, so, yeah. Let's see what's next. Oh, really?
Rock the House.
I mean, it's a decent song, again, but there's no singing from 2D or Damon Albarn, as I should be saying, because obviously he's the actual lead singer. And you just put this one where it's just a rapper throughout the whole thing. Okay.
Featuring a horn loop from John Dankworth, as well as some solid rap verses from Del the Funky Homo Sapien. This song is one of the group's more distinctly hip-hop flavored tunes.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe because it features a rapper throughout the whole thing, instead of actually having some of the music that they usually have. I'm not gonna say supposed to because it's okay, but still.
Rock the House made the top 20 in the UK.
I don't know how. I'm kind of ashamed that I'm from that country now.
As the 3rd single from the Gorillaz' eponymous first record, it also came with yet another classic cartoon video featuring the band paying homage to films like The Shining and Mr. Freedom.
I will admit, I really do like the music video. That is one thing I have to say I agree with. Very good video.
Number 8, 19-2000.
I mean, I personally would have put it higher. Because it's one of their more well known, they're more popular because they actually had a video game based on it. On like I think it was on their official site, where you'll drive the Jeep around like the motorways. So there's their own game about it. It's one of their more popular songs because people actually listen to it a lot. There's a lot more views on it on YouTube. I think it was one of their more popular songs on iTunes. So, and it's a good song. It deserves all that accolades. So I don't know why they'd put it at 8. 192000 is at least the top 5 here.
The second single from their debut album is slower, but has a nice melody from 2D, and then Noodle, voiced by Tina Weymouth from the Talking Heads, jumping in with a short but catchy chorus.
That is one thing I do hate about it, is the fucking chorus. I mean, it's well sung, but it means fuck all. Got the cool shoe shine.
Single in New Zealand. The second Gorillaz single also made the top 10 in the UK, as well as the top 40 of Billboard's pop and alternative charts.
Please at least bring up that they had a game based on it because how popular it was. No, okay.
Number 7, Empire Ants.
Okay, I have to say I'm a decent fan of Gorillaz, but I haven't heard every single song, and this is one I've never heard, so I can't really speak on this one. So let's see what happens.
Adding to the Gorillaz' love for having high-profile guests on their tracks, this particular number features the Swedish band Little Dragon.
You just said high profile and then you bring up a band that I'm pretty sure 99% of your fan base have never heard of. So yeah, that's not really going for the, oh, it's high profile bands, guys. That's the exact reason they chose them. No, I think half the reason they choose the people that they choose is because the track they've written, well, Damon Albarn has written, because obviously he's the music director and then there's someone who does the art like separately. But I think Damon Albarn writes the music, writes his lyrics if he's gonna have any, and then he like sort of works out with the beat and that he's written what artists will go well with it. That's why Snoop Dogg had his own at one point, and then they've got a load of rappers who no one's even heard of. Like, you tell me who's heard of the guy from Satin Bars until Satin Bars came out. No one. But obviously Damon Albarn got the like built the track, heard his rapping style, and gone, actually, that works perfectly. That works great for it, you know. No, like that's how it works. It isn't because they're high profile. No.
The result is this almost 4-minute tune, with frontwoman Yukimi Nagano singing ever so sweetly with Damon Albarn over a sample of the theme song to BBC's Tomorrow's World.
Wait, so the song Empire Ants is ripping off another song, and yet you think, oh, this is one of their best songs. No. That is not how you do it, no. I mean, one of their better songs would be something that they've written themselves and haven't really had an influence with via like TV or whatnot. It wouldn't be something that they've pretty much just stolen. Like,
Occasionally sang
that's
Empire
stupid.
Ants with the band at certain points during the Gorillaz' Escape to Plastic Beach tour.
Yes.
Number 6, Kids with Guns.
Okay, I have to say this is like my third favourite of their entire like set of songs that I've ever heard from them. I love this song, partially because it's from Demon Days, and I love every song in Demon Days pretty much. There's one or two I'm like, eh. Like, to be honest, I used to love Dirty Harry, but now I'm more to it. But I would admit Kids with Guns and Last Living Souls are two highly underrated songs. Kids with Guns not as much, but Last Living Souls, you never hear anyone talk about it. and they're so good songs. Like, I don't understand why they're not talked about. So at least they put Kids with Guns in the in like the top 10, but as I said, 6 is not good enough. I personally, as I said, would put it in like the top 5, maybe top 4. It's my third favourite, but for like a video that covers everyone, that's sort of where you want it, you know, sort of like 4 or 5. But I don't get it.
Featuring guest vocals
Boy.
from Cherry. This song was released as a double A-side single with another track from Demon Days entitled El Manana.
El Manana, not El Manana. It's trying to make it sound like a fucking banana, but there's like a banana sort of how they put it, and there's like that little squiggle on top of the N in El Manana's. So the live version is bad. What the fuck? What is a scream? In fact, why is there a woman singing?
Italian and Irish singles chart.
Kids with Guns was like just Gorillaz. It was Dan Allburn or whatever his name is, Damon Allburn, the person that I was playing the instruments. There was no second singer. I don't get it.
Number 5 on Melancholy Hill.
Melancholy Hill's number 5? Okay, what have they got in the top 3? Because that was my guess on like third, maybe first, just in case Feel Good weren't at number 1. So Feel Good, in my opinion, is now going to be number 1 because this was the only other one I could think that might have been number 1. But what have they got in the top 3? This is like number 3 usually on everyone's list, and let's be honest, WatchMojo conforms with everyone's list to some extent, especially with the top 3. This is unexpected. All right.
One of the poppiest songs the Gorillaz have ever done, On Melancholy Hill, is also one of Plastic Beach's biggest highlights.
It's the biggest highlight of Plastic Beach. There's not a single song better than this on Plastic Beach. My So Nice comes close, but
Beatles-inspired melody and the retro feel of its instrumentals make it a song that deserved success. Sadly, it didn't chart.
it's a song to chill out to, if anything. You can just lay back and listen to it and just relax, you know? It's the sort of song that I expect stoners to listen to from Gorillaz. Because all the other ones will make them fucking shit themselves.
The synth and psychedelic-infused ballad did make several best-of lists at the end of 2010.
Yeah, in the top 3. Because that's sort of where it belongs. What the fuck have you done with this list? How did you put Dirty Harry above it?
Dirty Harry.
Oh, no! No, you did not! I mean, that's not top 5 worthy. My personal opinion coming in here, because I know a lot of people like this song, but it's not top 5 worthy. It's maybe, I don't know, 7, 8 best. But top 5, no. And you put it above Melancholy Hill. You put it above Rhinestone Art. You put it above Kids with Guns. Oh my god. To be honest, I wouldn't have had Rock the House on the list at all, and this would have been around about where Rock the House was. Why is it even here? They still got to do the honourable mentions. I bet you they'll piss me off for that as well.
Keeping with that theme, this track was named after one of the actor's films.
Oh, Clint Eastwood's going to be in the top 3. I will admit I slightly forgot about that song. That's going to be in the top 3. That might take the number 1 spot off of Feel Good.
And a guest rap
To be honest, I'm probably going to say it will, just because WatchMojo usually conform, but with this one I feel like they're going to try to take a ooh, we ain't going where you want us to go sort of like twist. So I bet you any money Clint Eastwood's at number 1 when it would normally be about number 2, maybe number 3. And then obviously Feel Good at the top. So that's my prediction though.
Take by the Gorillaz went on to become a top 20 smash in the UK.
I mean, it is a top 20 smash in our country, which is fine. I'm not against it, but because as I said, I used to love it, but Dare.
Number 3, Dare.
I mean, that's in my top 10, definitely. I do like Dare quite a bit.
From Danger Mouse.
But I will admit, ever since I saw that video of Shawn Ryder keep saying Dare live, it's just ruined for me. Because it literally, he's drunk as fuck, and it's like, oh, I can't pause this. Shawn Ryder's like singing to the song, obviously, and like pretty much his only lyric is, "It's Dare," right? And yet he fucks it up in this fucking when he's live, because he sounds so dry. He's like, "It's Dare." I wish I was exaggerating. Search up. If you watch this video after it's been live or as it is now, search up Shawn Ryder singing Dare, and you should come up with like his live performances and him constantly saying Dare, and it just gets worse over time. Like, it's so bad. At one point, it's pretty much incomprehensible. So bad.
Topping the UK chart and cracking the US Billboard Hot 100. Dare has 2D doing the backing vocals and Roses Gabor as Noodle doing the lead. Meanwhile, its corresponding music video featured references to horror movies like The Exorcist, The Birds, and The Ring.
I'll have to rewatch that music video. I don't think I ever caught a Ring reference. Number 2. Fucking know it. Clint Eastwood, number 1. Fucking called it. Oh, I love this song. I'm not gonna put it for its faults. Like that, this is my top 3 as well. But I know they're gonna do this. To be honest, I'll probably put it in the same position. Maybe 3rd, because I do like a few of their other songs a bit more. Like at the moment, one of my favourites is Tomorrow Comes Today. So good. Oh, and I drummed it, but I think, yeah, this was made like in 2014, so this was before Satin Bars and that. Hence why I didn't put Satin Bars as like one of the top ones, like in my prediction. Because obviously, Satin Bars would be like number 1, number 2 now, maybe number 3.
Considered by some to be one of the best songs of the 2000s, Feel Good Inc. also became Gorillaz' first and only top 40 hit in the States.
Until Satin Bars came out. But no,
Before we unveil our top
that was obvious, because if you like talk about Gorillaz in front of people who never really listen to Gorillaz or know who they are, they normally go, I don't know. But then you play Feel Good Inc., they'll know exactly. They'll be like, yep, they sung that though, sort of thing. Like it's obvious. Like that was gonna be like in the top. Stylo is a decent honourable mention. Would have actually put on the list personally, but you know, El Manano, yeah, that is such a good song. That is actually my 3rd favourite. That, Satin Bars, and Feel Good are in my top 3. I fucking love El Manano. Tomorrow Comes Today will have to be like my 4th, personally. I know I said it was like my top favourite at the moment, but I don't know, it's so good. I've never heard that song. Pretty sure I'm glad I haven't. Revolving Doors. And here's the number 1 pick. I Am God. And I don't need to like watch the rest because I've already watched it all. So that was my basic reaction. Basically, if you couldn't hear the video, then I think my commentary was enough, because I like actually said what was on the screen to some extent. But if it wasn't, you can watch the video yourself, maybe even get your own opinion on it. But this is basically my viewpoint on the video. My basic take of this is everyone is correct with watchmojo. They are wrong with so many of their lists, and this is one of them. But I have to agree that I don't know, I feel like they could do well on some others. But this one they did terrible. Like, who puts Clint Eastwood at number 1 now? I mean, it's a good song, but it's not the first one that jumps in the mind when I think of Gorillaz. And for quite a lot of the fans, it's not. And that's part of the thing you got to take into account when you're making a top 10 list. It's not just by the popularity of how much, you know, it's played. It's also by the popularity of, if you think of the band, what songs you think of. Like, if I think of Blink-182, All the Small Things, is the first one that pops into mind. Green Day, When September Ends. I know for a lot of people it'll be American Idiot, but that's the first one that pops into my head because it's a good song, you know. And for Gorillaz, I'd have to say, first one that pops into my head would be Feel Good, just because how much it's played on like video games and movies and shit. But if they tell me to say probably one of my favourite songs, Satin Bars, you know, Clint Eastwood, isn't it? Never would be. And I don't know anyone who actually likes Gorillaz that would say Clint Eastwood is their favourite. So it makes me wonder how they got the statistic that it should be the top of the list. I mean, yeah, it might have had decent success with like being bought and shit, but part of that's probably because of the name of the song. Let's be 100% honest with ourselves here. And then the other part is because it's just a normal selling song. You know, it's probably on par with songs like, I don't know, Tomorrow Comes Today, Stylo, because it has a bit of 2D singing, so it's not exactly as bad as Rock the House, but it's, you know, it's just pretty much mostly rap, and it's doesn't really feel Gorillaz, you know. It sounds weird, but Gorillaz have a sort of feel with their songs, and that didn't have the feel. So no, I completely disagree with the number one spot. My top four, as I said, is Satin Bars, Feel Good Inc., Tomorrow Comes Today, and El Manana. Not in that exact order, but yeah. To be honest, I don't think there is a particular order, because I like them all pretty much equally at that point. But yeah, no. That's my personal opinion. If you guys like Gorillaz, put it in the you know, comments what your favourite song of theirs is. And tell me if I'm overreacting or not, but I think Gorillaz are probably my favourite band, and watchmojo has fucked this list up completely. I mean, they left Tomorrow Comes Today off the list, and El Manana off the list, and then they put stuff like Rock the House on. And then like Empire Ants, which is supposed to apparently be like a British TV show that they've stole the theme tune from. Like, you can't make this shit up. I don't know. But yeah, that's the end of it, guys.